guys, okay, so today I wanted to do a different type of video. It's less like beauty related and more advice kind of video. From the title, it is going to be my sweet and sassy experience. This has actually been asked to me on YouTube once, maybe on my old channel. I don't remember if somebody ever asked me on there, but on YouTube I was asked by Nyla's Beauty. She actually asked me because she applied at Sweet and Sassy. I'm not sure where she applied. I don't think she applied at my location. First, before I get into any of your questions, I want to, oh my god, I just need to say good luck. I hope you get the job because Sweet and Sassy is literally the best job ever. And also I hope this helps because I was asked on my blog a couple weeks ago, a girl had applied to a Sweet and Sassy in Texas. Not the flagship, kind of sad. She's not working for Dixie, but that's okay. She had asked like what to do about her interview and like what she should expect and stuff, and then she ended up getting hired, so I think it might be a little bit of good luck, like good sassy luck, so hopefully you get hired and I hope this video helps you. So basically she asked me a couple of questions, and then I have some other questions that like I've had been asked before by like other people that I know. So I'm just gonna jump in. First, she didn't ask this, but people ask me all the time, what is Sweet and Sassy? Like when I go to school, people are like, oh, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I work at Sweet and Sassy. Like, what the hell is that? Is that a strip club? Like, no, it's not a strip club, guys. It's not. Sweet and Sassy is actually a salon, spa, and like birthday party hosting location kind of thing. We have a full service salon. We do haircuts. We don't do color because like it's like all little kids like under the age of like 13. We do like haircuts, boys cuts, like baby's first haircuts. And we also have like a spa where we do like manicures, pedicures, like facials, like we do like mini like chocolate facials, like things like that. But we also have a store. We also have the cutest store known to man. But our biggest business is definitely our birthday parties. We have a nice little brochure right here. We actually just changed all of our parties. So yeah, everything is like completely different. Oh, we also have a pink limo. If anybody is a professional limo driver and wants to get a job driving a hot pink limo, you should totally do it. So these are what our parties look like. We have 8 parties. Yeah, we have 8 different parties, and my job is to run the birthday parties. Obviously I'm in school, so I don't work in the salon just yet, but I do work all the birthday parties. And what my job is, I do the hair, makeup, and nails on the birthday parties, like for the little girls, usually ranging from ages, like I've had girls as young as 2 come in and like get their hair and stuff done for a birthday party, up to, we generally like, the birthday parties generally go up to like 13, 14 years old, but I've done like, I did a 17-year-old girl once because she happened to be at a birthday party because it was like, she was the girl's babysitter. And I gave her a princess bun, and I've done like mothers. I've had mothers come in and like, well, like when we do like events, I've had like mothers. I want to get my hair done. Like, can you do my hair? Like, yeah, of course. Like I'll spread the sass anywhere. But also one of my jobs is leading the birthday parties when I am like, if you watch videos of like Sweet and Sassy shows, the girls on the microphone, like, who are like, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sweet and Sassy. Like, that's me. Like, I do that sometimes. Not like a lot, but I do that sometimes. But mostly my main job is working in the cake place and serving the food. Let's be real. Okay, so that's pretty much what Sweet and Sassy is. It's a lot of high energy, like fun, like birthday parties, and we also have a store and a salon. Yeah. Okay, so on to her questions is, when did you start working there? I started working there in December of 2011 because I remember I applied in November, and because it was right after I got my driver's license, and I went up and immediately applied because they had recently opened in November, and I was like, can I like apply, blah, 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 and then so I got interviewed on the 23rd, and I got hired right on the spot because I guess the manager really liked me. Her name was Gab. Hi, Gab. Every time I tag Sweet and Sassy in a video, she tends to watch it, so hi, Gab. Basically, I got hired that day, and I had my orientation on the 27th, and then I started on December 31st. Like, I started with our big, I swear to God, they started us there so they could like see who would quit right away. Like, I don't know why, but like I swear to God, like that's what she did. She started us all like on like the hardest day ever. It wasn't really hard, but like it was like a big deal, because she started us on this event that we had called New Year's Eve, and basically what that was 50 girls and every Sassette. It was so busy. It was crazy. Oh my God, it was ridiculous. And I swear to God, like I honestly think they did that to like scare us a little bit, just because like, just to sort of separate like the wheat from the chaff a little bit, just to be like, okay, who's actually going to be able to make it here? So, and look, I did, because I've been there for over a year now. Yay! Okay, what is your favorite part of the job? I think my favorite part of the job is working the parties, because I'm obsessed with doing parties. Like, when I'm a stylist there, I swear, if I don't still get to do parties, I will be so upset. Because, like, I don't know, like, I miss it. Like, I'm not there today and I miss doing, but I miss it. I want to be at a party. Like, I want to be, like, working a DJ dance party right now, actually. Side note, I had the flu this weekend. Like, I've had it since, like, Wednesday, and it hit me really hard on Saturday. Saturday night, no, it didn't. It hit me, yeah, it did. Yeah, Saturday night, I was still sick. I was feeling a little bit better, but I went to work because I had picked up a shift, like, before I realized that I was going to be this sick, and then it was a DJ dance party, and I was so excited, but, like, I almost died working it because I had the flu. So a little advice, if you're gonna have the flu, please do not work a DJ dance party, because you might. My favorite part is definitely working the parties, and a lot of it, my favorite part is the other girls that work there. They're all so sweet. They're so nice. Like, when I first started, they were all like so welcoming. Like, everyone just kind of like made a big effort to make all the new girls feel welcome. And now, like, even when we have like new girls that come in, like, we make a big effort to make them feel at home. So another favorite part of mine is going to events. I've been to a couple of events with Sweet and Sassy. I did 2 youth days, because like a lot of times, especially in the summer, the events are outside. And I worked 3 events, because the one we had an at store, like an event at the store, and we had a lemonade stand where I actually got to get out and sell lemonade to raise money for Alex's lemonade stand. And like, I don't know, like that was a lot of fun. Like, it was, I don't know, like that was a good time. Just like, I don't know, it was good. I love, because like you get to be outside and you get to like, I don't know, it's different, especially in the summer, than being like I don't want to say like cooped up, because like you're not exactly, but like stuck inside the store on such a nice day. Like, being outside doing an event is so much fun. Okay, so what is the most difficult part of my job? I'm trying to think. I don't really know of any like difficult parts. I think the most difficult part is bringing sass when I don't have any. Like, when I have no energy, it's so, like, I have to, like, I feel like there are times when, like, I'm really tired from, like, I go to school 40 hours a week and I work another job on top of this, so, like, I get so, like, by the time the weekend rolls around, like, Saturday night parties, I am so tired. And, like, I have to kind of, like, fake all of this, like, energy for people and, like, kind of try to, like, build up energy and stamina within myself, and, like, and I honestly think that's the hardest part, just trying to get the energy to be sassy and, like, you know, then just trying to like trying to build up the energy to do this when I'm so tired. And like, yeah, also sometimes no, that's about it. Oh, and one thing that is difficult for a lot of people is talking to the young girls. That you kind of get used to. Like, when I first started, like, I was so awkward with the girls. Like, I had no idea what to talk about. And now, like, it's just gotten so much easier, because I'm like, I kind of have like a set list of questions to ask, and like, I don't know, like, it's gotten easier for me. Like, that is something that you get used to. Talking to the little girls, you get used to that. It's not something that's gonna come natural to anybody, talking to a 6-year-old, but like, unless you have like a kid or like little sisters or something. But like, I don't know, like, it's easy, it gets easier as you continue your job. Okay, and the last question she asked is, how's the job been overall? This has been my favorite job that I've ever had. And I never ended up doing, and I've never done like a video on this, but I've had so many jobs, and I think I'm gonna do a whole video on it. I've had, let me count. Okay. I've had 7 jobs. I'm almost 21 years old. I'm working since I was 15 or 16, and I've had 7 jobs. No, 8 jobs, because I have another job right now. So 8 jobs. I've had 8 jobs since I've turned 16. And it's been, what, 4 or 5 years almost? Like, seriously, who does that? And this job, it doesn't pay as well as my other jobs. The hours aren't as steady as my other jobs, but it's been my favorite job that I've ever had. And honestly, I think it's because of the vibe in there. Like, when I walk into I assist in a salon right now. I work 2 nights a week assisting in a salon down by school. And like, I walk in there and like, yeah, I like my job and I like what I do, because it's kind of like it's kind of like getting me used to working in an actual salon. But like, the vibe in there, it doesn't make me happy. Like, it doesn't make me sad, but it doesn't up my happiness level. It just kind of keeps me at the same level I was that day. But like, if I have a bad day at school and I know I have to work at Sweet and Sassy that day, I walk into Sweet and Sassy and I immediately feel happy. Just like, the vibe is so much better, and like, I love it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm obsessed with my job. Anyone who knows me knows I'm obsessed with my job. Like, one of my like ultimate goals, like dreams in life, is to own my own Sweet and Sassy. Like, I would love, love, love to do that. Like, I don't know, like, I kind of just fell in, like, I don't even know how it happened, but like, the minute I heard about Sweet and Sassy, I've wanted to work there. Like, and like, the minute I started working there, like, I wanted that to be my career. Like, I wanted that to be the rest of my life. Like, I just fell in love with it right away, and it's been like that ever since, and it's my favorite place, and I love it so much. Okay, so that's just how my job's been overall. It's been great. So much for asking me these questions. Like, you're awesome. I really, 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 really hope you get hired. And now I'm just gonna talk about some things that like I've seen other people asked, or like I've been asked on like Tumblr in the past. Like, I get a lot of sassy questions on Tumblr, and I don't know why. But like, I'm not even Tumblr famous. My Tumblr's in the down bar in case anybody wants to follow it. Okay, so a lot of people have asked me on my Tumblr and stuff, like, what was my interview like? Did I have a group interview? Did I have to do a test party? I personally didn't have a group interview, and I didn't have to do a test party, but I know a lot of things have changed since I've gotten started, or since I started working there. Like, I had my interview by myself with the manager, Gab, like I said, and it was really casual. Like, we had, like, it really felt like a conversation. Like, it felt like she was just talking to me about, like, I think we talked about yoga, like, for a good decent part of it, because she found out that I used to work at like a YMCA, and she was like, oh, like, which YMCA did you work at? Like, I've been considering taking classes. Like, oh, I like to do yoga. And like, we had like this whole conversation about like yoga and like gym classes and like the YMCA. And I honestly think that's a big reason why I got hired, because let's be real, the YMCA is not easy to get a job at, and if you're good enough for the YMCA, you're good enough for anywhere. Just saying. No, I'm actually kidding. But it is not very easy to get a job at the YMCA. I had to know somebody. Fancy, fancy. I did not have a group interview. I know some people have group interviews. I've seen group interviews happen while I've been working. I just remember this one time, specifically, it was over the summer, and they were interviewing like a big group of girls, and I think they hired maybe like 6 or 7, and I don't even know who they are because I don't remember, because I don't think any of them still work with us, which is kind of sad. We had 2 days of Girl Scout events, like where we had like we were throwing parties for, or like the Girl Scouts were coming in to like do their like Fun with Friends badge or whatever, and they were like coming in to have a party. And basically we had like a little circle, like a huddle before the party, and they're like, listen. And Kat was like, listen, I'm interviewing these girls. Half of them are going to sit and watch you guys do the party. Half of them are going to be in the interview. You need to bring your biggest, like, you need to bring all the sass, and you need to intimidate the hell out of these girls. And that sounds mean, but like, I don't know, like, you kind of have to know what you're gonna get into. Like, the reason why, like, sometimes they'll have you do a test party, or they'll like have you like shadow a party, is to see if you can do it. Like, honestly, it's just to see if, like, it is, like, I will say, like, it is to kind of intimidate you a little bit, but just to see, like, who can handle it. Because, like, it's not the type of job that anyone can do, by no means. It's not just a job that anyone off the street can come in and be like, okay, well, I want to do that, and I'm gonna do that. Like, you have to have a certain amount of, like, you have to have a certain amount of confidence to do it, and you also have to not give a shit about being embarrassed. Like, it's just a thing. Like, you cannot be embarrassed to work here. I remember that, like, she asked me that in my interview too. She was like, how do you feel about embarrassing yourself? I was like, I don't really get embarrassed. So, and like, she had asked about like improv experience that I had because I was in an improv group in high school. So like, I had done a lot of theater and stuff. So all of that. I'm trying to think, is there any other like things I need to cover? No, that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. So basically, it's an amazing job. Okay, so everyone should basically like go to their local Sweet and Sassy and apply for a job. I will put the Sweet and Sassy website in the down bar, and so you can see if there's a location close to you. And if you live in Texas and or if you work at Sweet and Sassy and you're going to Texas ever, go to South Lake, go to the flagship Sweet and Sassy and send me a picture of it because I want to see what it looks like. So basically, have an amazing day. I love you all, and if you have any more questions for me, if anybody has any questions about working at Sweet and Sassy, about anything, really anything they want to know, anything about anything I have experience with, even if I don't have experience with, I will use Google. I will Google that shit up and give you your fearless advice. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you all. What is that thing flashing on my screen? Was that like a... What the... I don't know, I swear to God, like, Satan just flashed across my camera screen. That's weird. But anyway, the point is, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and stay sassy.